Hello, Collective, and welcome back to Readings from Neptune Tarot. I am the Neptunian Kitty Kitty, and I'm here to provide for you all your messages for this pick-a-pile on how do they feel about you for the masculines or those who identify as masculine or as males. And I have the 3 images. You'll see them over here on YouTube or the screen or on Rumble, wherever you choose to watch. And you can choose between 3 wrestlers. They sent in their headshots, or I asked them for permission if I may use it. I wanted to do something different that didn't require a Pinterest image or something that was AI. I'm trying to stay away from that as much as possible. And so I got Dyl Dempsey to send his image, Rakzo Moreno. So image 1 is Dyl Dempsey, image 2 is Rakzo Moreno, and image 3 is a retired wrestler from San Antonio, El Guapo Marcello Franco, part of Team Hatebreed and also Team Puro Chingazos, who I would valet for. Okay, so if you chose pile 1, you are at your reading. And keep in mind, these are general readings, okay? I could be picking up on your signs of the cross watcher. So if you chose pile 1, you could be a Virgo, or you are identifying a Virgo. Pile 1 is Dyl Dempsey. So if y'all chose pile 1, you are at your reading. The rest of the piles, I will have your stuff time-stamped on the bottom. So, all right, let's get into it. How are they feeling about you? So I just got this new deck called What's the Gossip? What's the Gossip? You have an accent. So, let's see what the gossip is about you, gentlemen. How are the ladies feeling about you if you chose pile 1? Or those who identify as male. Everyone's like, TikTok shop, TikTok shop. I'm like, yeah, you'll... I'll find this one. I find this. On red, people could feel like you're someone who leaves people on red a lot. Group 1, you work hard on your side hustle, and that you are in a toxic relationship, or that you yourself are a toxic lover. Take that however it resonates. You're someone that's also very calm, though. You're not triggered. Good. Messages for a rabbit. Yeah, something about just not answering text messages because you're too busy working. You're someone that works very hard. You're very industrious. You're very diligent. You're always, eyes on the prize, money in the bank, money in the bag. Go get your money, little duffel bag boy. Follow the white rabbit. Curious meets opportunity. So you're someone that as soon as you see an opportunity, you take it. Group 1. Yeah, that is like Dyl. Like I actually know Dyl. Between the 3 that send me the image, the one I know the best is Dyl. Then it would be El Guapo and then Rakzo. I just barely met Rakzo, and he's cool. He's chill. He's chill. But we'll get into group 2. So maybe you were drawn to group 2 as well. Group 1. But, right. You're someone that finds the silver lining in things. And from a physical aspect, I'm getting someone that's very innocent, very fresh, very lucky. If you were to get a scratch off, you'd win something. And also someone that smells really good, because I'm seeing the skunk here, but it came out in the reverse, and for whatever reason, it's just calling my attention. You're someone that's very clean and very hygienic, group 1. And you keep your temper. Like that's already the second deck where you're not someone that angers easily, and people really like that about you, especially women. You could be fair-skinned to tan with short hair. Yeah, like I said, you're someone that's very reflective and analytical. You're very introspective. Females or males, whoever you seem to be fancy and friendly with, really, really like that about you, group 1. But you're also someone that doesn't really look into people. You seem to fall in love right away. As part of a toxic love, you tend to put on your rose-colored glasses on, such a Virgo. You want to fix them up. No, people are not your fixer-uppers. and you seem to lose track of time. Like, somebody feels like either you waste people's time in a relationship and you're toxic that way, or that people waste your time and you give too much to toxic relationships as a group one. I'm hearing I'm bad at love. But you're someone that's very decisive when it comes to making choices. You're very rash. You're very cold. You're very cold when it comes to doing what needs to be done. But again, when it comes to relationships, you need to balance things out there. Law is not just. You need to do what is right for you in the end. You know, because in the end, you got to look out for number one, group one. And if you're not doing it, then someone isn't doing it for you, others. So nobody else is going to do it for you either, and you can't do it for others. That's a sign of codependency. I really cannot talk. My ADHD is wild today. Working out did kill it over, but so maybe you're someone that gets distracted right away or flighty, and you need to work out or find a way to channel things out. But some people feel like you need to polish up on your communication skills, group one. You could be between the ages of 33 and 36, but people feel like you can polish how you communicate. They feel like you take too long to reply sometimes. You don't need to be number one, just as long as you're okay with your side hustle, and people admire that as well. But where you really need to polish up is your relationships. That's what I keep seeing. Yeah, you're not someone that likes to gossip. That's why you don't message. Like, that's good. You're not a busybody. And where you need to find the lesson right now is in past relationships and changes in the 9. Yeah, because someone's just not going to change group one. And you need to either accept it and move on, or accept it and stay in the BSery. Up to you. Or some people feel like you're not learning your lesson when it comes to someone. All right. If I follow you, I could lose everything. I am in so much pain. You are right. I'm ready. So, what is this? You are right. I'm ready. It's too many, Spirit. No, it's not the time. It would still be a toxic relationship, group one. Gossip only hurts more. So be mindful of what you hear about your person or other people. I have so much desire for you. This person's really desiring you. You have so many choices and options. But Spirit is advising for you not to go for it right now. Yeah, because people will find out about this. An Aquarius, a Sag, or a Capricorn. And it's just honestly a hopeless situation. Like, it's just been too much dirt thrown between you and this person that you have a toxic love with. This King of Swords, this Emperor. This could be same sex. Or you and this High Priestess. Or you and this person are like exposing secrets of each other. And someone could be going as far as saying that you're gay or that you're bisexual, or you're saying both ways to try to cause you a tower just so that you lose something on the 16th or on the 6th. A Gemini, 6/16 could be significant. This is someone you've blocked off, a King of Wands or a Libra, because they were being... the candle just went out. They were being nothing but karmic. This is someone that you just had to put the fire out because it was not doing you any good. You had to do what was best for business. And if that meant leaving this Taurus or whoever out on the cold, you did it. And it put this person in their feelings. But you are the rare and free. You are not freeing yourself here. You're not doing anything that stands out to the boss that wants to make them give you an offer or start something new. This could be... I'm getting this as business, but this is also romantic as well. It's both. Someone feels like you work too much, and that's why a relationship isn't going to work. Like, you're too much of a workaholic. And this is coming from a Taurus, Cancer, or an Aries, okay? This is someone that feels foolish trying to start something new with you because you're just not giving them their flowers or paying attention to them. For others of you, because you were so hurt badly in love, you just decided to dive and bury yourself in your work and in your side hustle rather than doing the shadow work and addressing what needs to be addressed. Yeah, an injustice that was done that you refused to let go of, group one, around Libra or Gemini season, that slowed down your finances. You feel like someone could have sabotaged you. And you feel like that changed your wheel of fortune. But it was for your highest good, because you were going to be bogged down with gossip. And they weren't going to pay you what you were worth. And you were going to be dealing with a corrupt boss figure, a Taurus, a Libra, or an Aries. Which is why things didn't work out the way they did. Others of you, it is a possible divorce that's happening. Or some people feel like because of you're always working, you're going to get a divorce. Or because, you know, finances were an issue, you got a divorce. That's what couples fight a lot about. And then it's, of course, raising the kids and family traditions, etc., etc. But finances is usually the number one. Get in there. Right. Yeah, people feel like you're just flighty. And that the reason you leave them on red, King of Pentacles, is because you're immature. And that you're just thinking what you want. So people feel like you're just flirting with people for the sake of flirting with them. And it's because you are unhappy in your marriage, not because you're serious. Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. Yeah. A lot of people feel rejected by you. Like you just toy with their feelings, though. Very good work ethic, but that you're a horrible communicator. They love your work ethic, but they wish you would stop giving to this toxic relationship or being toxic, whichever, you know, put the roles wherever they fit. But I feel you do this because you're scared someone's going to try to set you up and expose you. Someone feels like you're hiding a family, or they have receipts to expose you cheating on someone. Yeah, this could be a Queen of Cups. Like someone gets in their feelings that you refuse to respond to them. This is a Virgo, a Sag. But this is someone you're being divinely protected from, and you know this. This is someone that wants to say you were between them and somebody else, group one. And you might have to block this person's messages, a Sag, a Virgo. Or someone is saying they had to block you because you wouldn't stop messaging them. But I'm not getting that, because the complaint is that you leave them red. So it's like, if you're bothering them, how are you leaving them on red? Like, no entiendo. Yeah, but your work ethic is amazing. Like, you know how to really get things going and make money. You have a lot of options. You're a jack of all trades. You stick to things. You're very loyal, even though when the going gets tough and there's a lot of turmoil, you're not one to be like, okay, there's drama, I gotta go. You're just like, whatever, I'm here to work and I gotta get it done. People could think that you're messing around with a Leo, an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Cancer in a vehicle around Cancer season. Why? Because they were upset that they weren't invited into the vehicle, even though they were, but they were rejected to not go in. What a douchebag. Yeah, but people like that you know how to get along with a lot of other people. That you always return to your roots. You're always fresh and creative and fiery and passionate. about getting things going. So I don't know if you're someone that travels and then goes back to your hometown, because like, they're kind of traveling here. But people really like that you're good. You could work with the youth here. You know how to get a crowd going is what I'm hearing. Okay. Somebody feels that you're lying about what it is that you do for money. And this could be somebody in your family, Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But somebody really feels like you're lying about either being between two people or what it is that you do for finances. But this is someone you're already getting ready to block if I'm being completely honest, group one. This could be an Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn, and or a Virgo. Why? Because they want to stop you from healing something and traveling and rising to a star power. This is someone that's always putting you in conflict. But so you really know how to stand up for yourself. Like, again, like adversaries and adversity. Like, in the face of adversity and when the going gets tough, you don't chicken out. You batten down the hatches and you're like, all right, all hands on deck. Let's go. We're going to get this done because it's going to get done. And you have a lot of cojones. Is what cojones or cajones. So you need to say, sorry, YouTube, don't flag me. You got a lot of balls to get shit done, and that's admirable. Nowadays, a lot of people are like, Google, how do I do this? Chat GPT. Like, you're not afraid to get hands on and get your hands dirty to get it done. And people admire that work ethic. I don't know if you spar, but you're really good in your community. So I don't know if you're like, obviously the thumbnail as wrestlers, but I'm also getting like sparring. Like, I don't know why I was thinking of like Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie when she has the bamboo sticks in the office and she's just like, poof, poof, poof. Like, I forgot what the fuck it's called, but maybe you do that. Like, you know how to, is it capoeira? No. It's gonna drive me crazy. Maybe you'd like to play Tomb Raider, but you know how to, maybe it's Tai Chi, but you're good at those kinds of combative sports that requires a lot of strategic. It's more mental than it is physical. Like, you're really good at mental analysis and people admire that. And maybe that's why you do not respond to people's text messages, group one. It's not that you're like having a side piece or that you're married to somebody else or that you're always at work. It's that you really are in your head analyzing things to become better. You're very reflective. You're someone that likes to think back and contemplate on the things that you did right and things that you did wrong. That sounds like a teacher. I'm hearing T-test. So I don't know if you like to evaluate yourself, like you record yourself and then you evaluate, okay, I kind of botched this. I could have done this better. And you do constructive criticism, and it takes a very special type of person, very fucking Virgo coded, by the way, to be like, okay, this is what I did right. This is what I did wrong. I need to refine here. I need to refine that. Someone to always want to level up and evolve. Not a lot of people like that. Some people get complacent and they get comfortable and they're like, I'm good here. We're good. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whereas some people, like yourself, group one, it's like, I can be better. Let's get better. Let's get better. And that's very admirable and somebody to look up to, because not everybody has that drive or that discipline. Confirmation. Thank you, Bluey. All right, that's enough, boy. Okay, but that's what makes people like you a lot. For like, that's very admirable, because men like that don't really exist anymore, in my opinion. Most of them are like princesitos. They want you to chase them. Like this one guy that was in my inbox forever. I don't even know him from a fucking can of paint. And he was like, I'm so sad that you went to New Mexico. I was like, when the fuck did I ever go to New Mexico? Pero está bueno, güey. Si tú dices, tú nomás dile que sí. Okay. That's not discipline. That is a lust-driven man that is not in it for the long haul. Whereas you are in it in the long haul, whether for better or for worse. Maybe you are married and people are talking bad about your relationship. But you're someone that honors your vows. You're someone that honors your commitments. You're very loyal. even when the going gets tough, whether it's romantic or in an organization wise. And people admire that as well, because a lot of times me, for example, the first instance you do something I don't like, I'm like, bye. I am past the point of explaining, like, or telling you this is what you did wrong and I'm not cool with it anymore. Because in my big ass age of 25, shut up. You know what you did. You know what you know. Most people know what they did right and wrong. So, like, don't even explain, ghost them. Whereas you do not do that, pile one. You are like, fuck it. I took my vows and this is it. I'm gonna make this shit work. And that's cool. You know, good for you. I'm at a point where, you know what, forget it, it's not about me. But the toxic love thing, I wouldn't pay attention too much to it. I honestly feel like it's just people projecting their bullshit. It's probably an ex all fucking pissed you moved on. Or it's just people trying to say that your relationship's toxic. It's just a lot of people have you in their mouth. And they shouldn't, group one. But let me move on to some channeled messages. I keep on hearing Halsey's I'm bad at love, so I don't know who likes Halsey. I am not one to jam Halsey. Nothing against Halsey, it's just I have not fully had time to listen. But people really like your work ethic. It is highly group one. It is highly. And you're very chill, and you're not someone that gets triggered, even though they feel like you're with a toxico or a toxica. How the fuck did I get hair in my mouth? I don't want to hear it because on the 20th, I'm celibate a year. Woo! I forgot who asked me, aren't you a hoe though? I'm like, you think I'd be this mad at life if I was one? She was like, no. Thank you. Hoes are very happy. Trying to bribe others to keep their secret. You might have colored eyes. Could be dealing with somebody named Janelle. Give me sympathy. I want you to take me there. People really like you, group one. They think you sexy. Surveillance. Yeah, they're spying on you. Hotline bling. Yeah, someone's pissed that you don't respond to them anymore. And they're preying on you to get kicked out or on your relationship to fail, or they're going to accuse you of cheating even though you're like, bro, I'm just fucking working and tired of your bullshit. Somebody could be named Elton. Why are you so talented? What was I saying? You're a jack of all trades. There's a whole lot of money. Serena. Yo, group one, how many women you've been talking to? Get to work. Leo. These are my confessions. Clubhouse rules. I don't want to know. Benji. Trey. Can't stop me now. I feel like Suki Stackhouse from True Blood when she can hear people's thoughts and it's just like, no. Así merengues. The Naughty List. Sally Walker. Glamoring others. A Tinder link up. I'm just gonna say, my first suggestion would be going to the clinic with that person, and if that person gives you shit for it, that put it away. They don't deserve you. 1234 alignment, because I read somewhere that there's new STDs now. I'm like, bro, this is just terrible. Must stay celibate for life now. Sublime, all the motivation I need. Who she wanna be? Trying voodoo. Mexicans do not be trying voodoo, for the love of God. Last time I tell you all. Yes, your BFF is a hardcore narcissist. Pero está bueno, guys. Haz lo que de tu chingada gana. Do whatever you want. I'll be home for Christmas. So you could travel out of state for Christmas, group one. Corrupt higher up. Clean your car. Hey, what kind of a man has a dirty car? Yes. Ando de sexist in the family. Blood Brothers, the band. That's cool. Pay attention to your intuition. It is brujo. Eclipse season. She knows it. Damn right I do. A no flex zone. Okay. Nah, just kidding. Tie one on. Now you're talking my language. Someone's a Pisces, Aries, Casper. You could have a thing for Uma Thurman. The letter M, first, middle, or last initial. That is creepy accurate. I even get scared, dude. It's not even funny anymore. Man, you were chosen. Stay away from these women and pick-me women. Yeah, male-centered women are nobody's friend, dude. Now seeing your worth, divine masculine, bouncing off the walls by Sugar Cult. One more song for the radio station. Parao by Neil Garcia. I admitted I'm obsessed with you. Go to church, girl, please. Don't knock back. Yeah, in the middle of the night, if you hear a knocking, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't. No, you did not. Go get your ass to bed. Work on those study habits. CD photographer and an air sign is in love with you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. A reverse and blocking their own blessings. The letter A, first, middle, or last. You give male model vibes. No matter what you say, I'm not afraid. And the way you carry yourself makes me jelly. Well, you suspect that it's true. Somebody's moving on. An Aquarius. Twin flame awakening. A Gemini rising. Heavy air sign that really likes you. They're frozen to the core. Nathan. Heavy air sign and Sag overall. The Blues Brothers. Hide, 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 ho. We said our dreams will carry us a real good time. Speak your truth. A bandwagoner. Color blue is very significant. I smile in your face but have plotted ways to take you down. Mission to Venus and love. Karmic's going through it and you'll know about it. Wichita Falls. Apollo. Ben. Este vato. Thumb it up, thumb it up, thumb it up. Estoy muy borracho y no puedo más. That Cancer is pressed. Why would you be pressed? Don't make me pull cards, dude. He's probably like, no, please don't. Confirmation. Neon lover. All right, I won't. Out of respect. Revamp your resume. Out of their mind. Pretends to be nice, but they're really evil. Hey, de mí no vamos a hablar. They're waving their white flag soon. An EMT. A Leo rising. I'm not a Leo rising, though. An air sign's going down first. They drive a Chevy Camaro. On this, I am going to pull cards on. The rest, I'm not. Because I'm a culera like that. Y yo sí lo admito 100% que soy culera. Y bien vengativa. Y rencorosa. Okay. My goodness. What did I just tap into? But I got shit to do, so I gotta put that on pause. Okay, so signs of people that are watching and admiring you, group 1. Because yo soy bien metiche. And that's what we're here for. That's why I got a master's degree in psychology, too. Alright, who is crushing on my group 1? My masculines or those who identify as masculine energy? An Aquarius, a Cancer, and a Sagittarius. Oh, no, a Capricorn. My bad. Or somebody born in November, a Sag, or a Scorpio. But, una más. Two more. My nail tech forgot about me Saturday. And Friday, and I forgot to message her. Capricorn. Strong Capricorn. They think you a 10 out of 10, boo. You break the scale. Or a Libra born October 10th. Or Scorpio, strong Scorpio too. Strong Scorpio, strong Capricorn. Damn. But, okay. I'm going to leave it there, group one. I hope these messages help you out. And, yeah, bye-bye. Oh, hello. All right. Now, if you chose image number 2, which is Rakzo, the one with the face paint, the image that's going to be up here when you watch this on YouTube or Rumble, if you're watching this Facebook Live, I hope you studied the images. Or la otra. But, all right, let's get it. Let's go. Group 2, you could be a Leo, or you could have Leo in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or North Node. You could like to cosplay. You're someone that's very performative, very expressive. A crowd and a fan favorite. And like I was talking in the introduction and in group 1, this is going to be for how the ladies or those who like the males feel about you. And I just got this new deck called What's the Gossip? So we're going to see. And I wanted something different instead of a Pinterest image or AI. So I asked my local wrestling buddies. Well, my independent wrestling buddies, because they're not just local. I do know from all over San Antonio. The last one is from San Antonio, but I was welcome to accept people from Galveston, the Valley, Corpus, from everybody. But the point is, I wanted something different. I didn't want Pinterest generated men. I wanted real men, and I got it. No shade to the Pinterest ones. Like, no shade. But I just wanted something different. Alright. Photoshop. People think you are Photoshop. Group 2. It's a match. Damn. They look at you and they're like, I need a big boy. I need a big and sweet, but deceptive. Kind of like group 1, they feel like, I don't know, there's a dark passenger there. And deja vu, reciprocating. They feel like you mirror them a little too well. So what are we mad about? Sorry, I'm just being obnoxious at this point. This hunting season. I don't have to be up at 6 in the morning tomorrow, which is why I'm like, yay. Get in there. Filtered beyond recognition. Why you guys always gotta say that about Leos, you dicks? Sorry. As a Leo, I take offense. See me in person, yo. Okay, if you all thought the Leo wasn't fine, why are you swiping right then? So I'm also getting that a lot of people like to bully you for your looks, pile 2, but really it's because they like you, which is, what the fuck? As much as I hate telling girls that, like, don't buy into, like, they're throwing their pencil at you, the same thing's going on here. Just tease them back, pile 2. Just tease them back. Just be like, it's okay to admit that I'm sexy. It's okay to be honest. No one's going to shame you. We all know I'm sexy here. If that's not Leo coded, I do not know what is. But people really like you, regardless if some hater is saying that you are filtered or not. People feel that you're nice, but, you know, you can also be kind of a dickhead, too. If I'm not going to mince words here. That you say a lot of double-edged compliments, like you say things with a lot of hidden meanings, like they feel like you're passive-aggressive, but they also feel like you're very witty and that you have a sharp tongue, that you're as funny as, for whatever reason, I'm getting Jimmy Fallon, that you could host a late-night talk show if you really wanted to, pile 2, like you are a comedian without trying. And maybe you're not even trying to be funny. You're genuinely expressing how you feel. And people are like, ha, 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 he's so funny. And you're like, but I'm not funny, though. I'm telling you how I really feel. Okay. People want to get you drunk, or people like it when you drink. You're a fun drunk. You want to party with people. You're happy. You're not one of those that are, you know, breaking furniture or haciendo escándalos. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. You're a little heartbreaker, pile, too. You're a little heartbreaker. I lie awake thinking about our future. So if someone's worried about where things are going between you and them, I meant what I said, or people feel you're insincere, I am absolutely in love with you. Ya ves, they're down bad for you, pile, too, no manches. This could be a Gemini, a Virgo, or someone born in June, Gemini, or Cancer. I want you. Okay, then calm down. Another fire sign could want you. This could be a Leo or a Scorpio, or also a Virgo, because they're also born in August. I'm afraid to talk. Be more selfish. And you matter. So people wish you would be a little bit more selfish. Those that actually know you. Those that have this misconception, feel like you're not right, that you don't listen to advice here. But you're ready. You're good. Yeah, I keep getting that someone has you pegged for being really insincere, or you know how to peg when someone is not being insincere. Like being sincere. Like you know when someone's being disingenuous with you. You're on the fence about starting a fresh start with someone. So what you could have recently had one of your exes follow your social media pile too, and you're like, what do you want? They're terrified, but dude, this is what they want. They always want that. But they're also scared. You could take it or leave it. Because I'm hearing Ariana Grande's "You gotta take it or leave it, you gotta take it or leave it, mm-hmm. Don't want you in my bloodline." So the bloodline, I'm hearing that's the Usos, no? So maybe you're a fan of the Usos. But there's someone that has a lot of feelings for you, pal, too. And you don't even fucking know. Like, this is the last person you would think likes you that way. They lust you, but they feel like you would friend zone them immediately. Like DOA, dead on arrival. And this is a female. I la fuck girl. There's females that are fuck girls too. Don't at me, ladies. This is someone that's always staring at you. But you're like, I'm a Leo. People are always staring at me. It's okay. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you got someone that you don't know has a huge crush on you, pile too. And they like how funny you are, even without trying. And then you got one of your exes that's like, I want a fresh start. Because you're so very special. Maybe you like Radiohead. I'm open to compromise. It's up to you. This is someone that's like super in their head, pile too. I don't know what you said to them that left them blank. But what do you mean? You need to aplacarse a person that this person doesn't even know about. And you need to pump the brakes here because you seem to be repeating patterns over and over again. And it's preventing you from a big break here. So I don't know if you're in show business. But, hey, there ain't no business like show business. But it's fickle. You need to really put on your blinders y aplacarse and like, hey, what's going to make me a star? A lo Mia Goth in the movie Pearl. Maybe you really like horror movies. I want to start a family with you. No, you don't. No, you don't. Focus on your goals. Because this person's going to put out your light. So it isn't until you recognize this karmic pattern that you're going to get your big break here, pile two, to whoever it is I'm talking to. Maybe actually listen to advice of people that have actually gotten a break versus advice of people who haven't gotten a break. So for some of you, you need to listen to advice to the people who live the life you want to live, not people who ain't got shit going for them. And that's something I had to like really take into consideration. Like, because there's some people that will purposely misguide you because that they have that crabs in a barrel mentality, unfortunately. Men and women. More in particularly, this is more rampant with women than with men. But men will do that. Some men do have an ego problem that think that they're fucking King Kong 10 feet tall. But really, they're not. They're not. But, you really got to focus here. You really got to focus and be very, use your discernment. There you go. You have to use your discernment and cognizant of what advice you're going to take. Like, are you going to take it from someone who, like I said, ain't got shit going for them? Or are you going to take it from someone that's already made it, been there, done that? Yeah, they're retired. They got the t-shirt and they have the receipts and the credentials to prove it. Go under that person's wing versus the person that is just talking for the sake of fucking talking. I don't know who needed to hear that. Think before you act. What was I just fucking saying? This is crazy. I think so, yes. And I just want space. So I don't know if you're the person that's like, I want space, but you know, it's code for I want to see other people. You need to be honest, and it isn't until you're honest about that you're going to be able to get your caminos open, and you're just like, yeah, nah, you are so beautiful. What do you need me? I need time for me, and I'm addicted to you. This relationship, like pile one, tank it. I would just focus on yourself. People feel like you're wasting your time on a relationship. That's not worth it. But people really do admire how you're just like, hey, if it ain't working, it's not making me happy, out. You're not afraid to cut people out. You're very firm on your boundaries, and this makes people happy and admire you and like you despite everything that you go through. You're someone that goes through a lot of things, group 2, and that makes people understand why you kind of have a tough shell on the outside, but also why you're very protective of that sweet side of you. Those that really get to go past that shell that you have know that sweet side of you, pile 2, and they understand why you're so guarded because they know the lore of you and they admire that. Maybe you're someone that's open about your lore. Maybe you're someone that's on social media that has like daily vlogs and talks about what you go through, like you do story times, and it's confirmation. And it is relatable to the general public, and people, you're someone that people can rally behind and get behind because you are very authentic and you're very genuine with what you go through, and you're an open book. But you also need to be cognizant of energy vampires in this deja vu thing. And a lot of people do admire you, even though this one bothers me. There's this one person that's like, whatever, pile 2's whatever. Pile 2's this, pile 2's that. But in reality, they're like, want him. We're going to find out who this goofy is. Sorry. Who is this goofy? This could be a Sag that's mad that you're not open to one-nighters and that broke their heart. A possible Libra too that's hiding their feelings, and or a Pisces. Yeah, this is someone that hides their feelings for you with hate. What was I saying? They're like, I know what you want. I know what you need. Maybe you're listening to Odd Mob. Sorry, but it won't be possible. People like how you don't rush into things, and that helps your luck. Like, slowing things down is your superpower. It's your lucky charm. You're not overly emotional either. You don't make overly emotional messages, whereas pile 1 was just not communicating whatsoever. So people feel like you get bullied by women a lot, and they don't like that. Confirmation. Or you let this ex haunt you a little bit too much. Or you're letting this person lie on you. Strong Leo energy. People like that you have an honest work ethic as well. But they feel that you make really bad judgment calls, that you don't think things through. And that's something you can work on. You could be someone that's in their 20s. You are young. You're someone that's meant to inherit a lot of money within the next 18 years from a King of Cups, a Pisces. But Spirit is telling you to not overspend it as well. That you need to be cognizant and lock these finances down. For others of you, there's someone that's trying to lock you down because you have these finances coming in. There's the marriage card. And you need to really think about this. You not let these energy vampires bind you. So just stay single Pringle until you work on those triggers on why you tend to fall for the same type of person over and over again, pile 2. And sometimes your type is the reason why you are not finding the person that is meant for you. Sometimes your type is karmic or toxic or bad for you. Food for thought. I say this a lot to the women on this channel, but for my masculines or those who identify as masculine, or cross-watcher, it's also just a rhetorical question that is meant for you to really just sit there and think about it. Maybe, use it as a journal prompt. I wouldn't mind. Why do I go for the same type of person over and over again, just in a different meat suit? Because for some of you, a divorce or a dissolution of a family left you feeling really weak and despondent, even though it's a brand new beginning here. Like, it's the phoenix that rises from the ashes. You can recreate. You're not starting from nothing. You're starting from experience. And remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. And I'm thinking of that scene from Family Guy. You could like Family Guy, where they rebuild Peter, and they're like, but we can rebuild him. And it's like old school Family Guy when Norm Macdonald was like voicing death. May he rest in peace. But that wasn't Family Guy. It was really good. But you are not seeing, you're letting this ending or this loss really, really weigh you down, because you really had your heart set on this, and it just ceased de la mierda. It went to shit. But this was for your own good, pile 2, because you were not seeing how sneaky this person was. This person was being dishonest on social media. They were blocking you from seeing what they were posting, whereas everybody else saw that. And you could have caught in wind of this around Scorpio season. I am recording this November 19th. And so whenever you see this on your algorithm, is when this happened. So this could have happened Scorpio season, November 16th, or this is going to happen within the next 16 at an amusement park. Oh, wow, we do have one here right now. A carnival at the outlets, I think. Or not, it's at the arena. Yeah, ni sé. But you're not going to continue this. You're not going to want to move to calmer waters with this other person. And that's that. People like that you're not a gym rat. You could be on the big boy side, and people really like that. They like that you're a fuller man. You could be like a lumberjack looking type. Ladies like that. This redhead really likes that. Woohoo. Or you yourself could be a redhead. You look like Seamus, maybe? I wonder if he's a natural ginger. Alright, moving on. You could be kind of somewhat like a hike, or you travel a lot, or you hike a lot, but you don't really post about it. Like, even if you do gym, you're not like I said, you're not a gym rat that posts about it. Like, you're not, You're not going to be doing parkour, but you're also, not completely lazy either. You're somewhat athletic. And people like that. They really do. Because like group 1 or pile 1, you're also very relaxed. You're very chill. I'm getting someone that's just coasting. But also, like this keeps calling to me. You need to stop paying attention to these tóxicas. ¿Te gusta que te golpeen? No, mijo, así no. They better not. I'd be very sad. Yeah, you're someone that's disciplined and stable. You're like, it's hard and honest work. But you could be someone that's very vicioso también. You have a lot of vicios, a lot of addictions, vices. You could be spending your money on too much drinking, too much eating, too much smoking. Cut it out. It's wasting your time. Your money looks better in the bank. But you manage your finances good despite this. Like, you're not terrible, but it could work. But we could fix it. I'm hearing Love Lockdown by Kanye West. Before we lost them. Someone's laughing. Like, no, hey. I'm thinking about that video when se descalabró on that yield sign. My cousin Chino, shout out if you're watching, sent it in the group chat. It's like the day we lost Ye. Sounded like a church bell for real, though. It's because you like it when women run a strict program with you, pile 2. That's the thing. Like, you like it when women boss you around and are like, no, you need to do this and you need to do that. Like, te gusta. But also, that's your demise and your downfall, buddy. It's your Achilles heel. You really let this Libra or this Aquarius really break your heart. And this was someone that was wish fulfillment. And people see how you carry that. And this person might want to spin the block, but it's up to you. They're coming in slowly. You have a lot of hope. You have a lot of hope for your love life, which is good. You're hopeful. It's kind of like Butters when he gets his heart broken and the emo kids are making fun of him. And they're like, why are you crying? Like, shouldn't you be sad? And he's like, no, like, it's a beautiful thing that, like, I got my heart broken and I'm crying because that means I can experience love again. I'm totally paraphrasing it horrendously and butchering the quote. But what the meaning of what Butters is saying is that it is a beautiful thing to feel sadness and to feel joy, because one without the other cannot exist. Philosophy. Like, you wouldn't be able to enjoy joy if you didn't experience sadness. You wouldn't be able to enjoy love if you didn't experience heartbreak. And vice versa. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone that really, they could read cards themselves. Or you yourself are a male tarot reader. Hello. Drop your link. You're someone that could travel a lot, and people don't like that. Or maybe that's what makes people not want to take you seriously. Because, if he's always on the road working, he's not going to have time for me. And it puts people in their feelings, but you're like, that's how I make money quickly. You're someone that makes money off your body. You could be like I keep getting like a male model, a sports figure of sorts. But you travel for work, and it helps. You could be someone that blocks people quickly. You yourself run a strict program. You're just like, nah, you ain't gonna be talking shit or stressing me out on my phone. Block, block, block. But you're someone that's also happy-go-lucky. Like I said, when you drink, you're very happy. You're someone that, you're like, I just heard that Kesha lyric that's like, when the party don't stop till I walk in. Don't stop, make it hot. You work hard and you play hard. Yeah, but the person that sees you as their perfect match could even be a guy that is fighting their feelings for liking you. Go to therapy, sir. This could be an Aquarius Venus or an Aquarius. But they see your star power here, and they're literally all in their head over you walking away. So I don't know. This could be same sex, no judgment. We're LGBT friendly here. LGBT. But this is someone that's always thinking about you. They're always throwing shots and disses at you publicly and being unfair with you. As of Libra season, which was in the middle of September till October. But they're like, damn it, they left. Because you're not afraid to walk away. If something's super unfair or not giving you what you need, you're like, bye, I'm out. It ain't serving me. Toodles. And people admire that about you, but the person talking the most shit because you walked away and calling you a quitter, pile 2, is the one that's like, I'm in love with pile 2. But what that's being like, pile 2's a pussy. It's like, I love you, pile 2. Love you. Alright. So, channel messages before I close this on out. Because ahora sí, estoy cansadita. Pile 3, I'll see you tomorrow. Same thing with Sagittarius, Aries. And if I'm not too tired, Leo. Because Sagittarius season starts on the 22nd. Oh my gosh. Sagittarius. Terror. Don't do it, little girls. Creature. Busted brick. Sorry. So throat chakra work, blue, eat more blueberries. You're very honest. You speak confidently. A visitor. Flee the scene. I hope you didn't. You can get arrested for that. Understanding in a car crash. Don't flee the scene. Call the cops. Or you like the band Thursday. I feel like falling in love, or the band Thursday is significant. I come to right my wrongs. New beginning. Someone wants a new beginning with you. It's up to you. You have free will, though. I do. Pink flamingos. The way your lips part. Someone wants to kiss you. You could like the movie Borat. Very nice. Or Ollie G. Yo, the Ollie G show. You're showing your age. Tap into your inner mermaid. Someone's like, hey. I'm just saying. The older guys I would have a crush on would watch the Ollie G show. Someone's trying to plant drugs on you. Don't be letting anybody in your car. Don't be letting anybody in your car, pile 2. Or si no, si te miro en el blotter, when you come out, I'm going to be like, where do I hit you? ¿Dónde te pego? Tráeme ese ramo. Tráeme ese cordón. Bring me that cord. Don't trust that air sign. She's in on it. They can't sit with you no more. Charles Xavier. So you guys like X-Men, huh? I'm just kidding. Covert narcissist. Always going to be a player. Everyone agrees they took it too far. I like income with my dude. Me too. You're my angel. You're my darling, Emma. Only sorry because your ancestors, because karma's dragging them. Ándale. No, pues wow, Emma, ¿qué hiciste? Pretty Girl, The Way by Sugar Call. Someone's an emo kid. Smile in Your Sleep by Silverstein. Someone likes the true emo. Yeah. This is the timeline you've been waiting for. Claim it. Yes, that Libra's copying you. That returner sender's whooping their ass. How do you do that, Ish? How do you do it? Okay, Incubus. Pink by Aerosmith. I wanna be your flamingo. She Wants Revenge. Tear You Apart. Hey, calmate, pile 2. Spring 2026. Summer 2026. Winter 2020. So every season, you're hot, baby. A Group of 8, a Gemini Cancer Cusp, Voices by Seosin, Bulimic by The Used, Calling All Skeletons, Alkaline Trio, Alkaline Trio, what the fuck? Okay. I see you, Patu. I see you. Make Damn Sure, Taking Back Sunday. Wow, I can get sexual too by saying anything. Okay, emo. Here in Your Arms by Hello Goodbye. Nah, but it is más emo. Feeling This by Blink-182. The Mixtape by Jack's Mannequin. All Downhill From Here by New Found Glory. Misery Business by Paramore. So you guys are the ones that have iPods, huh? And they still work. My iPod still works. I still have my I even got a 2nd generation iPad from a pawn shop. I like old tech like that. If I stop it, emo. I love the way she said LA by Spiderfield. Okay, yeah. You're emo, we get it. Fraud and Ethics. Libra Scorpio Cusp. Computer Science. Wanted You to Be Another Notch. Alice. They wanted you to be another notch, Alice. Ramos. You watch the channel. Suscríbete, girl. Odin. County. And I Be Going Hard. She is a Capricorn. 10 of Cups, goals. You reach your goals. People like that. You give 90s vibes. Your boss loves the drama. Nambe. Spring 2026. So 2026 is your year. Claim it, pile 2. Turn up this summer. Go outside. Throw that ass in a circle. And Marte. So Tuesdays are going to be your lucky day next year. Hey, you all cheated. You got a 2026 reading before everybody else. But maybe you're someone that plans ahead and people like that. You're one of those be prepared. Pero el amor te va a la chingada, buddy. In love, it's okay. We can't have it all. We can't have it all. Okay, so where did I leave it? Signs that are gonna be that are crushing on you and could be watching this as well. That's right. Aquí out the cross watcher. A Sagittarius and a Sagittarius or a Virgo or a Libra, somebody born in September. In May, Gemini, Taurus, or a Leo. I get it. And a Capricorn. Capricorn, Sag, Virgo, Libra, or a Gemini. Strong air sign dominating. Gemini, Taurus, or a Leo. You or them. But no, this is them. This is the people that are crushing on you. So somebody's birthday could be May 9th or September 5th. My ears are ringing. Someone's like, witch. See? That's why we're here. That's why we're here. But, all right, pile 2. I'm going to leave it there until next time. I am going to do one with female wrestlers. I just, of course, with the same thing, I'm going to ask the ladies for permission. And, yeah. Until the next one, and bye-bye. And hello, last but not least, Group 3. If you all chose Marcello El Guapo Franco as your image or your thumbnail, or your timestamp, you are at your reading. So we're going to stay on or not? I guess. Okay. So this is for how they view you. If you are a masculine or you identify as a male, okay? And the image is right here if you're watching off of YouTube or Rumble. If you're watching this off the Facebook Live, you're just going to have to wait. So based off of your image, you're someone that's very regal. You could be someone that's already taken or married, or they feel like, the ladies feel like they can take you home to mom, to dad. You're somebody that's presentable to bring around the family. You know how to carry a conversation. But people also feel like you're a player, Group 3, Pile 3. Like, even though you have a lady, excuse me, you still have, like a wondering eye. And this doesn't have to be true, Group 3. This could just be projections. And people feel like you are always going to have a side piece, or maybe this was a past that you had. And again, this could be projections that are completely wrong from people, but this is how they view you, my Group 3. But they also see you as someone who is very spiritual and follows the signs here. It says, trust the signs, follow the guides. Like, you're one of those that you don't believe in coincidences, Group 3. And that's something that people like, because for the most part, people like to think that masculine energies or men are very logical. They don't really go into the woo-woo stuff. And if you're watching my channel, obviously you are. And thank you. Or you believe in something more. Like, you believe in the good, the bad, aliens. You believe that we can't be the only ones out there. You're like, I believe, Ripley style. Or I'm thinking X-Men. No me acuerdo. But you're also someone that's very hardworking. You're very detail-oriented. I'm hearing the devil's in the details. You're like a stickler for certain things. You could give off like an OCD type of energy when it comes to working with you. You want things to come out a particular way. You want things to work not only functional-wise, but you also want things to be aesthetically pleasing. But you also have, like I keep getting that you're very industrious, you're very hardworking, but also that you are a player from the Himalayas, and that you breadcrumb people, whether this is past, present, or future. I feel like this is past energy, though. Confirmation. Yeah, someone feels that, you're sometimes a little pushy and bossy, but this is someone that likes to troll you online, an ex, or you have a lot of people that a lot of exes that troll you online. I don't know if they created like a Facebook page to talk bad about your Group 3, or if you were one of those masculines that were like, are we dating the same guy? But people, I'm getting that they're mad that you're happy somewhere else, and they're trying to say you're confused. They say you go through a lot of emotions. You don't respond to a lot of BS-ery that you see online, and people really admire that about you, that you know how to handle financial issues. You're very balanced. But a lot of people like to say that you are two-faced, Group 3. And it could be that it's just that you don't give people the emotional reaction that they want, and that could be upsetting. Like, these are people that are trying to find the flaw in like a Van Gogh, even though it's like it's a Van Gogh. Or they're trying to, like, this is like someone who's never written a book in their life trying to criticize Shakespeare. It's just people throwing dirt. I'm hearing gossip, folks. So your name's in a lot of people's mouths, Group 3. Right. But you fell in love out of nowhere, and people got mad about that. Like, you have a lot of women fighting about you. You got a lot of girly pops that want you. But since you started focusing on yourself, Group 3, things seem to work out for you. if you did step out on someone, on your person, I'm not here to judge you. The side piece did stay obsessed with you, and they want to bust out receipts. They vent about you, about why you all broke up. This is someone that wants to repaint the narrative and say that you guys broke up because, what do you call it? It was them, not you, who pulled the trigger. If you have kids with this person, they like to use them as leverage against you. But you're just like, whatever, you're never going to seduce me again. This person's mad that they can't seduce you anymore. For others, people want to say that you are the seducer and they're the seducee. And like, I keep getting that people like that you're spiritual, that you're very hardworking, you're very industrious. But on the flip side, group 3 for my masculines, because this is for masculines, I'm getting that people want to call you a player, or they want to keep hanging you for things you did in the past, even though it's like, I can change. You tend to attract a lot of aggressive women and codependent women. Yeah, so like you have an ex big man that you've moved on. This is someone that would take you to the altar so you can have an affair with them. Or yeah, whoever it is that you used to mess around with. Candle went out. Past, present, or future, they're upset that you're just like, nah, we're good. 555 on the clock. Like, you're not even dodging bullets. You're just like, I don't want you. Be careful. Some of you could work law enforcement, but you could drive fast, or this is someone that was always fighting with you in the car. They want another round with you. This person could be under substances, and you have to put them in their place. Yeah, you're not afraid to assert a boundary either, group 3, and people really like that. But they do say that you were in a really bad relationship, or you were the toxic one. Take that however it resonates. Like, again, these are other people's opinions, group 3. You don't have to agree with them. They're very hardworking, but they're also kind of a dick. Okay. They're very spiritual and they know how to communicate, but they also ghost you and have side pieces. Oh my gosh, what's this side piece? Clarify. Yeah, people are saying that that's like your Achilles heel, that you are a womanizer and that you're addicted to having side pieces and being a sugar daddy. And that you have multiple options, even though you are married to a possible Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, or you're just better off single. Again, these are people's opinions about you. Yeah, but they also feel that you're someone that knows how to move to calmer waters, that you bounce back from this player past, and that you're quietly living a happy life. So you're keeping your relationship secret, and that's honestly for the best, group 3. That way you avoid people spying on you and burdening you. I see you blocking people's messages as well. Yeah, because there's someone that really wants to upset your person, or you and your person. Someone that could read tarot as well, and that's what they do for work. Could be an air sign. There's an Aries here that really, really wants your person. Confirmation. And you're just like, I don't even gotta put up a fight. Yeah, you don't let any gossip or wild rumors get out of line here either, group 3. You nip shit in the bud right away. You're like, oh, who said that? Okay. And you get those two people in front and you're like, hey, why did you say that you said that? And they're like, what? And you make people hash it out in front of you. Yeah, but you do have a lot of exes obsessed with you. They feel like you took money from them, especially this water side. Like, I gave him everything. I even gave him money and he ignored me. Yeah. You made wise and sound decisions. Like, you're someone that really thinks things through before you even do them, group 3. And that's what people really like about you. Strong Libra energy, Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, Aries. You could be someone that travels for work, or you're at a distance here. Or you could pray to Archangel Michael a lot so that he protects you, or a woman does. Yeah, like I got in the beginning of the reading, these girls want to bring you home to mama and to daddy. Like, you're the husband type. You're the one that they want to marry, but they also say that you're like a huge cheat, whether it was past or it's going on. Without knowing you personally, I cannot tell you. This is a general reading. But I do see that a lot of people are always trying to take money from you, or you would give money to women. You're a very generous person. You're like a sugar daddy. You like paying for people's things. It gets you going. You like to take lavish trips. You're well-traveled. You're also really good at keeping secrets. And people really admire that. Like, you're someone that's like a tumba de secretos, meaning a tomb of secrets. A lot of people feel like you're their soulmate. A lot of people call you their soulmate. Yeah, you were a player. I'm not gonna lie. Where you are, you know how to say what you need to say to get what you want. You definitely got the gift of gab, and somebody wants you to shut up. Somebody wishes you didn't have that as a talent. So you've been having like a little on your throat. It's because someone is working on it. They're losing money for it, though. They're about to be exposed on the 19th, which is today when I'm recording, or when the next 91 days. It's about 3 months and a day. Right, you're gonna get a victory here, though, and you're gonna move forward. You're someone that, you're very strategic. You know how to get your wins. You know how to dot your I's and cross your T's here, group 3. Not gonna lie. You're someone that is very, like, you're very spiritual. You like to meditate. You're cutting back on coffee and sugars. You're very disciplined. And you know how to reset and refocus. You could be losing hope because a Queen of Wands could be finding out a truth here. Heavy Scorpio energy about a foolish decision you did around Aries season. You could have juggled them you could have been between this Queen of Wands, this Aries, Leo, Sag, between a Taurus and them. And this Tower is about to fall here, King of Wands. So some of you, there is a really big secret you have to own up to. And it's going to cost you your relationship or your marriage, group 3. And it's weird that people outside of your relationship or your marriage know what this big secret is, but your spouse doesn't. And me as a wife, as a spouse, that's fucked up. I would, if you think you're keeping a secret from me who's a witch, you got another thing coming. And even if I wasn't a witch, a woman always knows. A woman always, we just know, dude. Like, I don't know how we fucking know. We just know. If we were to run the FBI, no secrets. No unsolved mysteries. Just a bunch of countries not talking to each other. Oh, no, we're not talking with France today. She was throwing shade at the intercontinental brunch or whatever. Hey, you could rock a beard here, but a secret has to be exposed, group 3. And it's kind of, someone was being naughty and had a situationship when they weren't supposed to. And it's going to leave this cheeky unimpressed. So this is something you did in the past that's going to come back full circle to bite you. A lie is a lie is a lie. Yeah, like, it's very 50-50 here, group 3. A lot of ladies like you. They like that you're spiritual. You know how to work. You got the gift of gab. You know how to have chisme time with the gals. Also, que eres el puto. So, I don't know. Like tú. That you always have a roster. And like I said, these are their projections. Like, you don't have to agree with them. You can be like, well, that's just your opinion. Well, yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man. Can't believe that's Jeff Bridges' way. Anywho, maybe your name's Jeff. My name is Jeff. Someone got goosebumps. Like, how do you know that? I don't know. You're the one that's opening your energy and exchanging it with me when you watch my channel. Other than that, I'm not going to be sitting pulling cards. I wonder what this douchebag's doing. I don't care. I do not care what a man's doing. I can already hear someone, no vales. Remember the last person that told me que no valgo birdie, and I'm saying it nicely. We were arguing, and he was like, let me guess, you're going to put me on one of your candles. I was like, no, you're not even worth what the candle costs. But I said it in Spanish, so it sounded a lot worse. I'm like, ¿pa qué? Ni vales lo que cuesta la vela. ¿En serio, Clarissa? ¿En serio? ¿En serio? I'm like, sí, el chileno no vales ni los $3 del HEB a la verga. No vales. No vales. Te pasas. Se puso bien modo del Javi. De una vez, agarra tus cosas. Pues, you've had people throw your clothing out on the lawn, huh? It's just what I'm channeling, okay? You don't gotta get bad. Hey, this is your reputation, Group 3. Speaking of which, getting thrown out of a house. Mira, look, watch. House, lover, left out in the cold, fight. So maybe someone got caught mano en la masa running out. Or maybe that's a rumor that's being said about you, Pile 3, that you were caught at a lover's house, or a lover was caught in your house, and rather than getting, the minks put on you, you just ran out, or they ran out. Or that you just use people and you toss them. Remember, this is what people are saying, that you sell them pipe dreams, and then once you pipe them down, you're like, bye. If I hit it one time, then I like her. If 2 times, I'ma wife her. Oh, wait. If I hit it one time, I'm not like her. 2 times. Whatever. And he says Jeezy. If I 2 times, then I like her. If I 3 times, I'm a wife her. It ain't safe. Sorry. Yeah, but for you, love really is a battlefield, Pile 3. And it isn't until you're honest about what it is that you did or didn't do with a man or another woman. Take that however it resonates. I have same sex aquí, LGBT friendly. Your car's gonna keep getting jacked up, or you're not gonna be able to move forward. Like, tú mismo te estás cerrando tus caminos. You yourself, for my non-ELLs, non-bilinguals, are closing your own roads. Anything that turns, washing machine, dryer, clock, tire, car, steering wheel, anything that turns, todo lo que da vuelta, se te va a chingar until you te das tu limpia, te das tu baño, and more importantly, change your fucking behavior and be honest. Like, be like, okay, I cheated and then this and this happened. Oh, I cheated and now this chick's obsessed with me and that's why she's messing our cars up. For the most part, mi opinion, you're okay. Because what guy doesn't cheat? Yeah, call me bitter. I don't care. Once life really gives it to you, then come talk to me. But not every man, but always a man. Not every man, but always a man. It isn't until you come clean about this that it's going to be weighing you down. Because you're not a sociopath. If you were a sociopath, you wouldn't feel shit. The fact that this is kind of slowly, and it not slowly, but definitely weighing you down for a small percentage of you, not te va a ir bien. And I'm not saying it to be like, culera, blah. No, I'm looking at the cards and I'm not going to lie. But people say you are a very well hidden red flag. And me personally, as a mommy, if I were to hear that someone was saying that about my son, I would have a come to Jesus talk with my son and be like, hey, why are people saying you're a puto when I raised you better than that? Or a man whore? Imagine your dad doing that to me. Just saying. Because I'm raising somebody's partner, a husband, and I want a stand-up man. I don't want a bitch-made man that's going to be a princesito that wants women chasing him, and then women are feeling less than because he just can't be satisfied with one. No, sir. I raised you better than that. I don't know, maybe your mom ever had to come down on you like that? Because I don't have no son. But, yeah. For you, love really is a fucking battlefield, buddy. You know, aquí está a tug of war. But you're also not defensive, and you get very apathetic. You get in between being aggressive and then being like, me vale madre. But whoever it is that you're with now, you're very loyal to them, and it's got people pressed. Like, someone that you could have a daughter with, or a family, I don't know why I said a daughter, maybe a son with, is upset that you did not take this leap of determination with them, and that she's not going to have that happy, stable family life. So this one really is acting fucking bitter. But also that you're very talented at whatever it is that you do. Maybe you play an instrument, and people really like that. People think it's cool. Yeah, but you need to heal something and really reflect on some of the risks that you take and how you could have used your discernment better, because some of you stepped out on your person and caught an STD and you refuse to admit to it, and it isn't until you admit to it that you're going to heal. Or some of you did something really bad behind your person's back. It doesn't have to be cheating and getting an STD. It could be something else. And yeah, you're being really hesitant about telling the truth because you finally realized that whoever it is that you're with, and I'm telling you, it's a small percentage of you, that you're never gonna find someone like that ever again. Or someone has to confess something to you, pile 3. Like, it could also be the other way around. It could be the cross watcher, and you are this person's comfort, they're everything, and they really fucked up. This could have happened around Sagittarius season, or with a Sagittarius, of Virgo. And this person's birthday could be September 14th, the 21st, 12, 14, or 9th. This could also have been a Pisces. But this person's going to forgive you, but they're not going to continue the relationship. They're going to move on. And because they're tired of these games, and that's that. They're going to co-parent, but they're just going to move on. Because they really hope that this was going to last, but this person's not going to let you or this relationship deplete them, or you them. You're not going to let this woman, this succubus, drain you dry. So maybe some people feel like you're a fucking pushover, group 3, that you let women or these tóxicos come y nomás hacer lo que quieran contigo y te maltratan, hombre. But you stay. So clearly you like it there. And I'm talking to you men, because that's how you men talk to us women. Don't feel nice, does it? But I'm not here to say I told you so, group 3. I'm here to say that you deserve to be loved. And just like, I think, I forgot who I said this for. I want to say the air signs. There's nothing you've done that is so bad, unless you're a pedophile or a murderer or a woman beater, that means you're not worthy of love. You're not someone that's unlovable, group 3. You're still worthy of love and compassion and empathy and kindness. True story. But where you're at, you guys are just fighting and fighting. You're two different people, and you gotta move on. And maybe sometimes you're better off as co-parents and friends than as lovers, and it's okay. Like, having a failed relationship or a failed marriage, group 3, doesn't mean that you are a terrible caca person that doesn't deserve any happiness in life. No, it just means, fuck it, it didn't work out, and that you were honest enough to be like, hey, I gave it the old college try. Well, it didn't work out, and I'd rather leave now with my dignity and grace intact and with my self-respect than stay for it to get worse, where we just grow to resent each other even more, and we just bring out the worst in each other. Like, that's not a way of life or the pursuit of happiness, in my opinion. And you history teachers, I haven't picked up on that tema in a while until now. But you are going to be moving forward. I do see you, for those of you that are single, group 3, People really like how well traveled you are, that you're not afraid to catch flights and cars. You're one of those catch flights, not feelings. They could like your tan skin. You oscillate between these two colors, where they like the tanner or the bronzer you put on. Yeah, your ex keeps thinking about you, or you keep thinking about a bad decision that you did, and you really got to talk to somebody about that professionally. Not a tarot reader. I mean, like, go to a therapist or some shit like that. Yeah, because you keep ignoring, like, what's bothering you, and it's festering in other things. Like, if you keep suppressing and suppressing and suppressing, it's going to manifest into, God forbid, a tumor or some kind of other illness. But you need to address these psychological things before they manifest physical. And if you're a spiritual person, you know what I'm talking about. Transmute the energy, my love. Yeah, condition, like confidence, justice. You're a very balanced person. Like, it's not all bad, group 3. Like, you're not a terrible person. Players fuck up, my bad. Like, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. And if somebody's like, you do not deserve love because you a cheater. No. You were beating on the woman and then cheating on her and then making her stay at home and raise your kids and then coming home and beating on her and cheating on her. Entonces sí, no vales madre. And I hope nothing but the worst things for you, sir. But, you know, if it was just like, okay, it was a one-time thing and pues I'm owning up to it, kind of a deal. You deserve to be forgiven and loved, but this person has every right to forgive you and then be like, but I won't be with you no more. And you got to be okay with that. Just like they have to accept that you did what you did, whatever it was you did. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Que todo el amor que juraba. Yo simplemente otra más que lo amaba. Right. Stop giving your energy to people who don't care. Group 3, Dance by Fall Out Boy. Laguna Beach. Someone likes to watch that show. Okay. Shine bright like a diamond. X, personal or last initial of Pisces, is going to expose them. Change in the House of Flies by Deftones. New Perspective by Panic at the Disco. What It Is to Burn by Finch. Check Yes Juliet by We the Kings. My Blue Haven by Taking Back Sunday. Screaming Infidelities, no shit, by Dashboard Confessional. The 10th Housers could be a Capricorn placement. Guatemala. Miss Murder by AFI. Colombia. Dance More. Note to Self from First to Last. Eru. Dale Don Dale. Long Distance Love. Jinkies, The Letter C. First middle or last initial. Charlie XCX. No, I'm just kidding. Get more. The Equalizer. That is such a dude movie. A fast food worker. Barbia. They're Obsessed with You. The Misery by Sonata Artica. By her. If I Only Had a Heart. Big Time Collab. Celebrity Status. All That I've Got by The Used. Die Another Day by Madonna. I'm a sinner who's probably gonna sin again. Okay, so I'm listening to Kendrick. Don't Kill My Vibe. I can feel your energy from 2 planets away. You spiritual. Loyalty by Kendrick. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Christmas break. Make out and dry hump. Okay, teenager vibes. I miss those days when I would make out so much my lips would hurt. Alright. Mad that everything you said came to pass. Hey, don't be mad. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Vindicated by Dashboard Confessional. I was selfish, I was wrong. I'm still waiting by Sum 41. A Comic-Con goer. Your words are like alright, keep quiet and listen. Try to bug your office. Man, bug these nuts. How about that? Just a restraining order. Crazy mad. The letter R for some of their last initial. Molly Pert, cleanse your soul. And power couple vibe. Signs of the people that are crushing on my group 3. Oh yeah, you cross watchers thought you were gonna get away? I see the cool era, soy. Maybe like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, this could be a Gemini and or a Virgo. Somebody born March 9th, a Pisces. Or born in March, Pisces, Aries. A Virgo, or in June, Cancer or Gemini. A Libra. And an Aries. Strong Aries here. But alright, group 3. This has been your reading on how do they feel about you for
Good, you should be, because at midnight on Black Friday, the veil opens. Spooky, Scary, Spectacular, Volume 5, only on the Introverted Poets Podcast.